you're watching TV9 Digital. I'm Neha. The government on the 27th of May said that adverse impact of coronavirus is unlikely if the second dose of a different vaccine is given to a person. Although it did mention that the matter requires scrutiny. Dr. V.K. Paul, member Health Niti Aayog said, and I quote, "Any significant adverse effect is unlikely if the second dose of a different COVID-19 vaccine is given. In fact, there is a narrative that is currently on right now which says that taking doses of two different vaccines can lead to stronger immunity. But for a firm and informed opinion on this, more scrutiny and understanding of this practice is required." The question here is it advisable to take the second shot of a different COVID vaccine? Has it been done ever? What will be the implications of it, if any? To discuss this, I spoke to renowned pediatric pulmonologist Dr. H. Paramesh. Welcome, Dr. Paramesh. My first question to you would be, it takes up to 8 years to study and fine-tune vaccines. How do you think the government said that there will be no adverse effect if the second dose of a different COVID-19 vaccine is given, since there has been no such study conducted in India? Although, it did mention that the matter requires more scrutiny.
Well, as you rightly pointed for a few issues here, if you successfully study any vaccine, it takes about 8 years. Animal studies, first phase, second phase, third phase, and it takes about 8 years, and then still you follow it up, as a matter of fact. So in general, one vaccine, what you've been using, same brand to be used. That's a recommendation all over the world, as a matter of fact. If the vaccine other companies made from the same strain, same way, interchangeability can happen. There is nothing to worry about, as a matter of fact. So, example, we have two vaccines in India available. One is the Covishield. The Covishield, what happens, a component of the virus, coronavirus, being attached to one of the vector that is called adenovirus, chimpanzee adenovirus, that will multiply, that doesn't produce any diseases. That produces the defense system. The one Covaxin, what you've been using it, we are using the dead virus, totally dead virus. So that also produces immunity, as a matter of fact. But however, these vaccine interchangeability, no study has been done in this particular thing. Sufficient data not available all over the world, but definitely not in India, as a matter of fact. But however, the live vaccine, we are not using it. That is been not recommended to be used on defense people who have got decreased defense system and pregnant women, not to use that one. But we have these two vaccines. One can be used in a situation when the other dose is not available. I don't think anything to worry about it. As a matter of fact,
so you're saying that there will be no short-term or long-term adverse effects that one can experience if COVID-19 vaccines are mixed. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, what I mean to say, one is, two questions will come. What are the immediate reaction going to happen for us? Immediate reaction like this swelling, pain, and muscle ache, fever, and all these things, one has experience for about short period of 2 days, 3 days. And beyond that, nothing else to worry about it. The second question arises, does it produce enough immunity in our system? Giving this other dose. Since they are the same strain, as a matter of fact, the memory cells in our body after the first dose, after 2 weeks, they remember indefinite period of time. When the second dose comes, it's the same component, immediately resilient cells, they produce defense system. I don't think anything to worry in this context. But if you ask, is there any study? There is no study, but this can happen, as a matter of fact. Because it's a new vaccine within 8 months. In 8 months only, you could be able to prepare these vaccines instead of 8 years.
Dr. Paramesh, we had a 72-year-old man in Maharashtra who was administered 2 doses of different COVID-19 vaccines. He developed minor complications, so to speak. Does this somewhere give credence to the center's claim, or is it too soon to say?
Well, it is too soon to say, as a matter of fact. Because can death happen? Anything like, can you say 100% should guarantee? There is no guarantee anywhere in the world for the vaccine, 100%. In anaphylactic reaction, people can die, but the people with allergic diseases, they have to take in a hospital atmosphere where they were monitored, and any emergency comes, an injection can be given. But however, the protection level to the community and society, taking that into consideration, is far outweigh when compared to the occasional anaphylactic reaction. Death can happen. Unfortunately, it is for a family who lost their person, they know how bad it is, how serious it is. But statistically, one can happen. This is what all over the world, this is how vaccines are coming to the play into the picture, and none of them is 100% guarantee.
Dr. Parmesh, talking about studies, the UK study which is ongoing suggests that mixing of vaccines AstraZeneca and Pfizer can trigger a potent immune reaction and is safe. Now, same has been echoed by Spain as well. The study which is ongoing in Spain as well. Is there a positive impact of this practice? Would you say that?
I think positive impact will be there. We can utilize it as a matter of fact. Definitely. So we can alternate it.
Go ahead.
When it is not available, we can utilize it as a matter, because almost nearly 20 crore people we immunized in India. So majority, 75% got only single dose. Another 25% got only second dose.
Remember, the government has laid down the rule that as per the existing protocol, 2 doses of the same vaccine must be administered. Thank you very much for watching. If at all you've liked the information that I've shared, do not forget to subscribe to TV9 Digital across all social media platforms. Stay safe, keep those masks on.